Every stage in life, whether it is sadness or happiness, success or failure, love or separation, often creates confusion for people. We usually think that whatever we are feeling right now will last forever. Person in sadness feels that the pain will never end, and a person in happiness believes that the joy will stay forever. But the truth is, time is very powerful. Time changes everything. It can turn our deepest pain into strength. And even great success can fade with time. Time has made kings into beggars and beggars into kings. It can turn love into memories, and even the greatest wars become just stories in history. This is the rule of life. Nothing is permanent. When you understand that every stage of life is temporary, only then can you truly start living. In difficult times, like financial problems, illness, broken relationship, or deep emotional pain, it may feel like life is impossible. You may think there is no way out, but if you look back at your past, you will remember that you have already faced many hard times and they all passed. At that time, you may have thought life was over, but today you are still here, breathing and moving forward. This means your problems were not permanent. So, next time you feel sad, remember this too will pass. This is not just a comforting sentence but a deep truth of life. The same is true in happy time. When people achieve success, love, and joy, they often think it will last forever, but it won't. Everything changes with time, but time changes and happiness also comes to an end. A person who understands that happiness is temporary does not become attached to it. They enjoy it fully, but they do not offend on it. This balance makes life beautiful. This idea not only helps us during difficult time, but it also teaches us how to stay balanced in happy moment. Our emotions are also temporary. Anger comes and goes, sadness comes and goes, fear rises and then slowly becomes calm with time. When we understand that our emotions keep changing, we do not become slaves to them. Instead, we observe them. We feel anger, but we do not let it control us. We feel happiness, but we do not get too attached to it. This is the truth of life. Even the fear of death becomes lighter with this understanding. Death is something everyone fears, but if we see it as a natural change, the fear becomes less. Just as childhood passes and youth passes, life will also pass one day. This does not mean we should live sadly. It means we should live every moment with love and joy. No difficulty is permanent. Time slowly heals everything. If we truly understand this, many of our life problems become easier. We feel more pain because we think our problems will last forever. But when we accept that everything changes, we become patient. We do not need to run away or fight everything, we just need to stay strong. Because time itself will help us move forward. This understanding gives us inner strength and peace of mind. This idea is also important during happy times. When people are happy, they often become attached and think it will last forever. But when happiness ends, that attachment can cause pain. A person who understands this truth stays aware even in happy moment. They know it will also pass. So when happiness goes away, they do not break. They accept it as a natural flow of life. This understanding helps us become free from attachment. Attachment means holding on to something as if it will last forever. But when we understand that everything changes, we stop clinging to things. When we realize that everything is temporary, we become more balanced in life. Emotions like anger, fear, and sadness come and go. We should learn to observe them like a witness. This way, we do not get trapped in any emotions. When we become a witness, we feel true freedom and peace. Understanding the power of time makes life simple and light. Often, we think what we are going through now will stay forever. A relationship may break, a loved one may leave, or a dream may remain unfulfilled. We may feel that this pain is permanent, but every event in life is like a wave. It rises and then fades away. If we understand that no situation is permanent, we do not break down. We become patient and see every experience as part of a journey. This way of thinking gives us inner freedom and also helps us show compassion to others. Success and failure also follow this rule. When we succeed, we may feel proud and think it will last forever. But if we remember that success is temporary, we stay humble. In the same way, failure is not the end. When we know failure is temporary, we are not afraid of it. We see it as a chance to learn, not the end of life. Life's emotions are like waves of time, whether it is anger, sadness, fear, or happiness. Everything is temporary. When we understand this, we do not get stuck in any emotion. We simply observe them. We do not need to hold on to anger and we do not need to get attached to happiness. We become a witness. This witness mindset is a deep form of meditation. It makes life easier. Even the fear of death becomes less when we understand this truth. Death is the ultimate truth of life, and every person knows this. But if we understand death as just a natural change, the fear of death becomes less. The body is temporary, but consciousness is beyond time. When we see death as one stage of life, we begin to live with more awareness and love. We start to accept every breath as a gift. Even suffering has value because it is temporary. Pain gives us depth and helps us see life in a new way. When we know that suffering will pass, we stop seeing it as an enemy and start seeing it as a teacher. Every difficulty teaches us something and then goes away, leaving wisdom behind. The same is true in love. When we love someone, we often think the relationship will last forever, but people and situations change with time. If we remember that everything is temporary, we can enjoy relationships without becoming too attached. And when changes come, we do not break. This idea also teaches us to stay aware in happy times. It is easy to become lost in happiness and think it will last forever. But time keeps changing. A person who understands this enjoys happiness but does not depend on it. This balance makes life simple, beautiful, and free. Non attachment does not mean not caring. It means understanding that holding on too tightly is not helpful. everything changes and we learn to live freely within this change. Life is like a long journey. Every moment is temporary, like valleys, deserts, storms, and calm lakes. If we hold on to just one moment, we cannot enjoy the whole journey. But when we know everything will pass, we can enjoy every moment fully. Then life is not a struggle but a meaningful journey. Understanding the power of time gives us inner peace. When we know that problems are temporary, we find the courage to face them. We do not run away or fight too much. We stay strong, and with time, the difficulty passes. This understanding gives us strength. Even in dark times, it also teaches us gratitude. We become thankful not only for happy moments, but also for difficult ones. But they teach us important lessons about life. When we truly understand that everything is temporary, we begin to value the present moment. We live every experience with full awareness. Without getting trapped in any emotion or situation, we can live with balance. Whether it is happiness or sadness, love or separation, success or failure, everything is temporary. This understanding gives us mental stability and inner peace. Every moment in life is an opportunity, not a burden. When we see life this way, we do not get stuck in situation. Instead, we become observers of life's ups and downs. In normal life, we often connect ourselves to our identity and achievements. We think they define who we are, but when we understand that success, respect, relationships, and love are all temporary, we become free from ego and attachment. We begin to understand our deeper self, and that is true freedom. Then life becomes easier and lighter. We know that no situation will last forever, so we stop putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves. Our emotions also keep changing. Anger, fear, sadness, and joy are all temporary. When we understand this deeply, we do not get stuck in any emotion. We observe them like a witness. We do not need to lose ourselves in anger or get attached to happiness. This witness mindset makes life lighter and leads to deeper peace. It also reduces fear, anxiety, and attachment. Even the fear of death becomes less. The body is temporary, but consciousness is beyond time. Death is just one stage of life. When we understand this, we live with more awareness, love, and kindness. We start to accept every moment as a gift. This way of thinking turns life into a celebration. The temporary nature of suffering teaches us patience. When problems come, we may feel they will last forever, but time changes everything. When we remember that this will also pass, our fear reduces and our strength grows. We do not break down or give up. We wait patiently, knowing time will change the situation. This gives us the power of move forward even in difficult times. It is also important to stay aware in happy moment. It is easy to get lost in happiness and think it will last forever, but when we remember that it will also pass, we enjoy it fully without becoming attached. We enjoy happiness, but we do not depend on it. This balance makes life simple and beautiful. This is called non attachment, not difference, but understanding that holding on too tightly is not useful. When we know everything changes, we do not become slaves to any person, emotion, or situation. Life is like a long journey. Every moment is temporary. like green valleys, deserts, storms, and calm lakes. Each experience is just a stop along the way. If we hold on to one moment as permanent, we cannot enjoy the whole journey. But when we understand that everything will pass, we can truly enjoy life fully. But when we understand that everything passes, we can see every moment with its fully beautiful. Then life is not a struggle, it becomes a meaningful journey. The power of life also gives us inner peace. When we know that difficulties are temporary, we find the courage to face them. We not do run away to fight too much. We stay calm and keep going. With time, the difficulty ends on its own. This gives us strength to move forward even in dark times. In this way, we learn gratitude. We become thankful not only for happy moments but also for difficult ones because they teach us the depth and sweetness of life. When we understand that every stage of life is temporary, our way of seeing life changes. We begin to observe our thoughts and emotions like a witness. Whether it is happiness, sadness, love, or separation, everything rises and falls like a wave. When we feel this deeply, we do not get stuck in any situation. This witness mindset gives us inner freedom. True strength comes when we understand that even our biggest fear and greatest happiness, hope temporary. Fear of death, fear of the future, and the desire for things to last forever all are temporary. When we accept this, life feels lighter. We start living every moment as an opportunity without too many expectations or attachments. These understandings brings awareness and clarity. Success and failure also follow the same rules. When we succeed, we may feel proud and think it will last forever. But if we remember that success is temporary, we stay humble. We understand that it is only a matter of life. When we fail, we may feel like life is over. But this understanding shows us that failure is also temporary. It is just one step in the journey. This thinking protects us from deep disappointment and helps us learn and grow. Our emotions are also temporary. Anger comes and goes, sadness rises and then becomes calm. Fear appears and disappears with time. Emotions are like the weather. Clouds come, rain falls, and then the sun shines again. When we understand this, we do not become slaves to our emotions. We begin to feel more peace and balance. Even suffering changes. When we see it this way, in difficult times, the mind thinks the pain will last forever. But our past shows that no suffering is permanent. Pain and sadness slowly turn into memories. When we understand this, we gain patience and courage. We do not break or give up. Instead, we learn to endure. Happiness is also temporary. When we receive love, success, respect, or fame, we may feel it will last forever, but time changes everything. But when we remember that this too will pass, we live every moment deeply without getting lost in it. We enjoy it, but we do not cling to it. This balance makes life beautiful. This understanding brings non attachment. Non attachment does not mean we do not care. It means we understand that holding on too tightly is not helpful. When we know everything changes, We do not become slaves to any experience, person, or situations. We enjoy life, but we are not controlled by it. This is true mental freedom, and this is what meditation teaches us. It makes life lighter and more peaceful. Relationships are also like this. We often think our loved ones will always stay with us, but time changes people and situations. If we forget that everything is temporary, we suffer deeply. But when we remember this truth, we will relationships with awareness. We enjoy them without clinging. When relationships change or people leave, we do not break. We accept it as part of life's journey. When we understand that every stage of life is temporary, we feel a sense of lightness. We do not lose ourselves in achievements or emotions. We observe everything as a witness. This way of seeing life brings real freedom. We know that no situation is permanent, so we do not become too afraid or too attached. Time is very powerful. It heals every wound and reduces every pain. What feels like a big problem today will become a memory tomorrow. And even that memory will slowly fade. This is the law of life. When we understand it, our mind becomes calm. We stop reacting quickly to situations. We become patient and allow time to do its work. This is the true meaning of meditations, observing life as a witness. When we look deeply, we see that happiness passes, sadness passes, and love passes, and even separation passes. This understanding helps us stay balanced in life's ups and downs. We do not get trapped in happiness, and we do not down in sorrow. We simply flow with life. This balance makes life simple and beautiful. Even the idea of death changes with this understanding. When we see death as a natural stage of life, its fear becomes less. The body is temporary, but awareness is beyond time. When we understand this, we accept every breath as a gift. This way of seeing life turns even the fear of death into peace. It helps us live every moment fully. When sadness comes, we accept it without getting lost in it. When happiness comes, we enjoy it without becoming attached. This way of seeing life helps us celebrate it and accept change. Every experience is just a stop, like a wave that comes and goes. When we understand this, every moment becomes precious. From this view, we are free from ego and the burden of identity. Our names, achievements, status, and identity are all temporary. That makes us proud today may become just a memory tomorrow. This understanding keeps us humble because we know everything is part of time. This awareness brings true spirituality and mental freedom. It makes us free from attachment. We live like a traveler, seeing every experience as sometimes something that comes and goes, like situations, stations on a journey. We accept and enjoy them, but we do not hold on to them. This understanding also teaches us compassion and patience. When we see emotions deeply and observe them like a witness, we gain balance. When we feel pain, we do not break. When happiness comes, we do not become proud. When love comes, we stay aware. When separation happens, we do not lose hope. This is true freedom and lightness in life. When we understand that time changes everything, our worries about the future become less. We trust that whatever comes will also pass. So we live the present moment with love and gratitude. We feel every breath, every smile, and every use deeply. This awareness turns life into a celebration and a journey. This too will pass is not just a stance, it is a deep truth of life. It teaches us that happiness, sadness, success, failure, love, separation, life, and death are all temporary. A person who understands this becomes free, light, and aware. Life then is truly lived. We understand that every experience comes and goes like a wave. So, why not live this moment with full awareness, love, and compassion? This is the secret of life. This is freedom when we see life as a journey that is always changing. We stop trying to control everything. Living each moment fully becomes like a prayer. When we become aware of every breath, life itself feels like meditation. Then there is no fear and no need to chase anything. A deep silence grows inside us. Slowly, everything becomes simple. The mind becomes calm. The heart feels light, and our vision becomes clear. At that stage, we do not need awareness anymore because what we were searching for was always within us. Life feels complete. There is nothing to gain and nothing to lose. There is no fear, only peace. There is deep joy in simply being. Every moment becomes a silent celebration. Life flows naturally, like a river moving toward the oceans. There is no separation, only a calm and endless flow. This is the true fulfillment of life. When we understand that nothing is permanent, yet everything is beautiful.